Alright guys, how's it going? This is the video for the Z mission today, which is Arborstone. Uh, for a mission that's like halfway through factions, this is actually a semi-difficult mission in hard mode. A few things I suppose I should tell you before you go in. First and foremost is make sure you have your hard mode copy of Shiro Returns. Next is there's a lot of melee damage in this mission. You have the Wardens of the Trees, which are essentially Hammer Warriors, with more than their fair share of knockdowns. They can get Splinter Weapon from the other Wardens. I believe it's Warden of the Spring that gives it to them. And then there's the Mesmers, with Cry of Frustration, Energy Surge, and a couple of other nasty skills. So be ready for that. Um, I'm just kind of getting to Arborstone. This is the beginning of the mission. I haven't even gotten to where the mission gets fun yet. Um, there's three different paths that you can take once you're in Arborstone. A path to the left, a path to the right, and a path up the middle. The path to the right is the longest by far. So if you get past this particular point where you pick up the urn of Saint Victor, uh, type /age and see how long you've been on the map. You're gonna see me do that in the corner. You're gonna see me /age to check time. It tells you how long you've been on the map. Like most faction missions, the bonus for this one is completing it in under a certain amount of time. In hard mode, that's 30 minutes. You have half an hour to do this mission. If you come in under a half an hour, good for you. You get the bonus. Um, with that said, I've done this mission 2 times today, and I haven't been able to manage quicker than I believe it was 25 minutes. Was the quickest time I managed to do this particular mission in. So uh, this was the second run I did, and I kind of fudged up a couple of times, more than once. Let's put it that way. Me summoning a golem. Summoning stones help for the part that's coming up. Um, the point of what I'm doing right now is, in order to pick up the Urn of Saint Victor, you have to kill groups of wardens that are inside the cathedral. There's two groups that rush you when you get to the bottom of the stairs. What I did was run to the bottom and trip them, and then keep everybody up on top of the stairs. That way they don't take as much damage from the archers. Uh, one on either side of the walkway, left and right. I'm killing right now. I'm gonna go kill the left side. In the middle is a boss with a group of with two archers, two wardens of earth, which are earth ellies with shockwave, churning earth, aftershock, and stoning. They can do a lot of AoE damage really fast. That's where the summoning stone comes in. You're going to see me run in, aggro them, and the summoning stone is going to actually sit there and beat the bejesus out of them. Now, with that group, there's one of two bosses that spawns. Either a ranger, who's a pushover, or a mesmer. I was unlucky enough to get the mesmer. Um, the reason I say I was unlucky is due to the recent mesmer buff, this guy hits way harder than he should ever be allowed to hit. His energy surge, if he hits you with full energy, will hit for over 300, which is a ridiculous amount for any move ever. Alright, now pick up the urn, skip the cutscene. Okay. Uh, Guardians are going to start spawning. You've got Stone Rains, and you've got the Necromancers. Their names uh, escape me, but they're four-legged. They look like dragons. Stone Rains in every part other than the end should be focused on first. I think they changed up what they have, because I'm pretty sure they used to have Churning Earth. I could be wrong, but it doesn't appear they have Churning Earth anymore, but they can still do a lot of damage. They're fairly high level Earth Ellies. I took the left path, by the way, in case you were wondering. Um, the left path has a lot of melee. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of, but it has a decent amount of melee. I didn't take the center path, which is by far the quickest, just because of the sheer number of mobs that are in the center and how close they are together. I tried taking the center path the first time I did it, and it didn't turn out so well. Uh, if you're going to take the center path, my recommendation to you would be to have another human player. Since I'm hero henching it, I kind of played it safe and went with the left side, which I know I can do. The left side is almost always the side I use in normal mode. I'm very familiar with the left side, so that's the side I chose to do. I've done the right side, but I didn't think I'd have enough time with the number of enemies and how long the left side is. I didn't think I'd have enough time to get to the end, which I actually turned out not to. I finished this run at 27 minutes, I think. So recommendation for you is recommendation again for the bonus is left side. Left side seems a little bit easier to me. That Ellie boss didn't really hit that hard. Okay, so kill these things. Alright, let's kill those things as well. Um, don't be like me and forget you're carrying the urn. Um, it never fails whenever I'm doing Arborstone that I forget I'm carrying an item that can give a group-wide damage shield. I do the same thing with Boreas Seaboard when I forget I'm carrying the spear. It could just be because I'm so used to carrying bundle items from prophecies. I don't know, but I just forget sometimes. Alright, pulled a little bit more than I should have. And with that said, in hard mode, don't be afraid to pull back a little bit. That will cause some of the enemies to de-aggro, which will give you a better chance of getting through without wiping. You just saw me pull back a little bit. I lost the aggro of a couple of the monsters, and I was able to turn that around. Okay. Now, I am actually almost already to the end. I have to go through this little section, and then I'll be at the end. With that said, what's gonna spawn when I get to the end is a warrior boss that hits actually really hard. He's a hammer warrior. You're not gonna see me get hit by him because I try to avoid it at all costs. I treat him like the plague. I don't want to get anywhere near him. I'm a caster. Bad things happen. Um, as you get closer to the end, you're gonna see that the pillars in the area collapse, and it spawns a bunch of the Stone Temple Guardians. And there's the boss that spawns. He just one-shotted Zed, by the way. So don't get hit by him. It's just a bad idea. Hey, I remembered I had the shield again. Okay, with that said, there is a priest over here, a protection monk, that's there every time. It's only one, so it shouldn't be too hard for you to kill. And once he's dead, once the warrior is dead, Danica is gonna make a run for the gate, and if something's wailing on her, she's not gonna be able to open it up. And two warriors spawn on the other sides, so kill them, and that is the mission. Thanks for watching, guys. See you a little later.